Hey Gemini, thanks for coming back to the Elephant Key. So we can look over your December 2021 reading. I'm doing past, present, and future. So I can just kind of get a grasp of everything that's occurred this year and what's going forward. But I will have your 2022 readings done before the end of December. So be looking for those. And I'm going to start the past. Mercury. How you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. In the present, the 6th house. The work, health, and duty area of your life, Gemini. In the future, the 5th house, where you have fun, romance, and create the things that you're proud of. All right. Let me get this Rider-Waite deck going here so we can get some confirmation on these things. Mercury in the past. How you thought, communicated, wrote, talked, and traveled. That doesn't say how long in the past it was. So take that as it resonates. We're going to grab some more confirmation here. Obviously. Nope. Just going to draw 3 cards. That's all I got for you, Gemini. All right. 2 of Cups for the past. For the present, 3 of Swords in reverse. And then for the future, the Hermit. Okay. So how you communicated. How you thought. How you spoke. With a 2 of Cups situation. This would be someone you made a commitment to, a promise, a vow, a partnership. And that can be twin flame energy, soulmate energy. There's a lot of fire and passion in that. In the past, there may have been a lot of emphasis in the way you communicated with each other. What do we mean by this? The Lovers. So that emphasizes this is about partnership in the past. That's probably what this overall reading is going to be about now. That it's pulling this, Gemini. So get ready for that. It was supposed to be a general reading, but I guess it's turning into a love reading. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. So in the past, you may have been withholding. Withholding love from family, focusing on this love relationship, but kind of withholding, not sharing it with other people. 3 of Cups in reverse, yeah. You just kind of came back and resignated yourself to just the 2 of you. Maybe the 2 of you were so enthralled with each other that you found that you weren't having a whole lot to do with family or friends because you were so focused on one another. Let's get some confirmation on that. In the beginning of relationships, that happens a lot, doesn't it? Where you just get so focused on one another, everything else just kind of fades away. Ooh, 10 of Cups in reverse. 8 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse. It was wonderful that there was this loving, committed relationship. It did create this almost incredibly codependent relationship that got between you and your family. It created barriers between you and the people you loved outside that relationship, and you couldn't walk away from it. It was a codependency. You couldn't have walked away from it if you, you could have, but you really felt Like there was no other option. And you couldn't rest. There was a lot of anxiety. This created a lot of anxiety, Gemini. I hate that for you. Let's move to the present, okay? The work, health, and duty area of your life. All right, and we have the Three of Swords in reverse. All right? So you are now coming to terms with or just getting over a third-party issue that was in your love life. This could be in regards to your health, your job, any area where you are fulfilling a duty or an obligation, okay? Third party can mean anything. It doesn't mean there's another lover involved. It can mean anything that brings you heartache. If someone's involved with alcohol or drugs, if someone's spending too much time at work, if somebody's not giving enough time to the relationship, or if something is being left out of the relationship that needs to be there, anything that gives you heartache, Gemini, you're finally coming to terms with this. This is something you're finally getting over. Something that's really wounded you. The Empress. You're feeling pretty fucking powerful. Divine Feminine here. The Divine Mother of the card deck. She is the Venus Aphrodite, all-powerful feminine energy of the deck. The Magician. You are manifesting some powerful shit, Gemini. You are making shit happen here. The Six of Wands in reverse. And not everybody's really liking the way you're doing it. You may not be received well because of the way you're doing this, the way you're finally showing up for yourself, Gemini. It's not real popular, but you're doing it. You're finally standing in your strength. It's not that you don't still love this person, but you're realizing what that codependency, how much that took away from your own personal power. Six of Cups, sibling love, sibling support, a gift of love, abundantly loving support here. You're being honored and cherished. You've got the Seven of Wands in reverse. In the upright, you're always having to defend yourself. You're always feeling like you have to stand up and put barriers between you and somebody else. But in the reverse position, where this is, you're feeling like you don't have to do that. You have this loving support from somewhere, this emotional support. You don't have to stand so strong. You don't have to be so defensive. You're being seen. The High Priestess, you're following your fucking intuition, Gemini. You're keeping what needs to be hidden behind that pomegranate curtain that she sits in front of. Things are black and white. You're using your intuition. You're following it. Let's see what's going on in the futures. Where you have fun, romance, create things you're proud of. The fifth house. You've got the Hermit confirming that. What you're doing is you're taking some time for introspection. You're taking some time to really look within you and follow your own inner light to decide what it is you want to do and how you want to proceed going forward in your life. All right, Gemini. See what we got here. Tower in reverse. Trying to avoid an inevitable situation from occurring. Temperance. You're being called to have patience. Queen of Swords. You're being deliberate. There is a situation where you need to be concise, deliberate, determined, focused. You got to have patience because what you're trying to do is avoid the inevitable. Judgment in reverse. Justice. Balance. And the Four of Wands. So the Judgment in reverse. You avoid resurrecting something. You avoid the resurrection of something that created imbalance. And the fact that this situation or thing was not resurrected, was not called back up, created balance and truth for you. This situation where you had to be so determined and so focused and so live your life so deliberately creates the truth of a situation. It creates balance of a situation. It's almost like you've got this Four of Wands. It's almost like you're acknowledged. You finally get the acknowledgement you've been looking for. People finally see you, but more importantly, you finally see. Let's get some Akashic confirmation here. All right, Akashic Tarot. These are thick cards. I love that they're thick, but they're hard to shuffle. All right. Up in the air. You may feel like you don't have all the answers you're looking for, so that you can't make the correct decision for yourself because there's just too many unanswered questions. Diversity. Five of Scrolls. Your thoughts may be scattered right now. It's kind of hard to categorize everything the way you'd like to. And it's really difficult to make the choices that you'd like to make. The diversity card, though, kind of gives you some hope because it's okay to be set apart. It's okay to... Not everything is the same, and that's okay. Not everybody does things the same way, and that's okay. And the Buddha prepares enlightenment. It seems like to me that you're being called to really do some deep, deep soul searching. There is a moment that you're going to be experiencing now, Gemini, that's really going to call on you. You're going to be shook, and this shook situation is going to create inside of you an opportunity for deep spiritual growth. So that's what I've got for you for the month of December, Gemini. I hope it resonated. If it did, like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below. And be looking for those 2022 readings for Gemini. Thanks and have a great morning, night, or afternoon.